Now, those campaign mailers might have made a big impact. Could we actually have had a different mayor had that money not exchanged hands? ABC 7 News I-Team reporter Dan Noyes first broke details of the flyer back in June, and he's here to continue our team coverage, Dan.
Well, Dan, Sheng Thao's opponent in the 2022 race, Loren Taylor, told me today there's no question he would have won. He was leading in the polls, and after that mailer wound up losing by just 677 votes.
Andy, any comment about what's happening?
In his white suit and white tennis shoes, Andy Duong would not answer questions as he entered federal court to face bribery, conspiracy, mail and wire fraud charges in connection with former Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao. But the indictment says, in exchange for future favors, contracts, and political appointments, Duong and his father, David Duong, who owned California Waste Solutions, funded a negative mailer campaign costing approximately $75,000 in support of Thao's mayoral campaign.
Look, I am angry. This is ridiculous that democracy has been trampled on here in Oakland.
Former council member Loren Taylor was ahead at one point during the ranked choice voting tally by 3,587 votes, but wound up losing the mayor's race by just 677 out of about 125,000 votes cast. The difference, according to Taylor and his chief of staff, this mailer slamming Taylor sent just days before the election.
They obviously had darkened his face and darkened his skin and had outrageous allegations. It just seemed incredibly unfair and disappointing.
In public, real estate agent and political activist Mario Juarez always said that he paid for the flyers and this anti-Loren Taylor website. But last summer, Mayor Sheng Thao's former chief of staff told me she watched Juarez approach Thao and Andy Duong at this campaign event in October 2022, asking for more money for the flyers.
And that was the first time I ever saw Mario. And I was like, what is he doing here? And he straight up said he needed $25,000 to finish that mail piece. And I walked away because I knew that they shouldn't even be dealing with that or talking about that type of stuff.
Webb said Andy Duong indicated he would take care of it and that he had already paid $50,000 for the project. Mario Juarez is not charged or even named in the indictment released today. He could be listed as co-conspirator 1. I asked his lawyer, Ernie Castillo, if Juarez is a cooperating witness. He texted, "I can't discuss the situation at all at the moment." For the upcoming mayor's race, Loren Taylor has filed to be on the ballot once again, hoping for a more level playing field this time.
I think it says to all of us, we absolutely have to stay vigilant. We have to make sure that we have the right leaders in place who are going to make the right decisions, who have the right judgment, and are not simply going to continue, business as usual.
You have to consider Loren Taylor a leading candidate for Oakland mayor in the upcoming special election, along with former member of Congress Barbara Lee and more than a dozen others. They include Thao's former chief of staff, Rania Webb, also running for mayor.